Fáilte roimh go baile átrim ó Matt and Michael. Welcome to our Christmas video. We hope you're all well, surviving this cold spell, maybe even enjoying it, and looking forward to Christmas. We have a Christmas miscellany for you, which we hope you will enjoy. And we'll start as usual with Matt.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in the winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. He'll sing a love song as we go along, walking in the winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire, to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in the winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. We'll say, are you married? We'll say, no man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire, to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in the winter wonderland. Diddly-da-dum, bum, bum.
Here is a Christmas poem by William Wordsworth, a poet we associate more with spring and daffodils. I wandered lonely as a cloud. Minstrels by William Wordsworth. The minstrels played their Christmas tune tonight beneath my cottage eaves, while smitten by a lofty moon, the encircling laurels, thick with leaves, gave back a rich and dazzling sheen that overpowered their natural green. Through hill and valley every breeze had sunk to rest with folded wings. Keen was the air, but could not freeze nor check the music of the strings. So stout and hardy were the band that scraped the chords with strenuous hand. And who but listen till was paid respect to every inmate's claim, the greeting given, the music played in honour of each household name, duly pronounced with lusty call, and a Merry Christmas wished to all.
There's something about Christmas. There's something about it that creeps inside and finds the child in you. I was having a look around the shops to see what Santa might be bringing the boys, and there was this train set. Old style, black engine with maroon stripe, green and black carriages, all set up like. And the sound it made. Soft. Yet it cut right through all the space-agey screeches in the place. And I remembered another Christmas morning. Waking up, the windows frosted over with cold. You could see your breath. And the thing that woke me was that sound. And I didn't dare hope. Sliding out of bed, cold at the floor. And there it was, going round and round on the bedroom rug. I ran down, could barely speak. Mum and Dad were sitting there.
What is
the teapot covered in that knitted cosy, and the smell of hot, milky tea and rashers.
You'll never guess what Santa brought.
You'll never guess what Santa brought, I said.
Well, doesn't that beat
Banner, said my mum. A train set, no less. Isn't Santa the smart fella?
Turn the moment gold with Barry's Gold Blend tea.
So last night, when I came home with the train set, Mary couldn't believe it.
Martin, that's not what they wanted.
That's not what they wanted at all, she said. Santa'll bring them what they want, I said. This is from me. Put the kettle on, we'll have a cup of tea.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of the dear Saviour's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh hear the angel voices, oh night divine, oh night when Christ was born, oh night divine, oh night divine. Fall on your knees, oh hear the angel voices, oh night divine, oh night when Christ was born, oh night divine, oh night divine. Led by the light of faith serenely beaming, with glowing hearts by his cradle we stand. So led by light of a star sweetly gleaming, here come the wise men from Orient land. The King of Kings lay thus in lowly manger, in all our trials, born to be our friend. Fall on your knees, oh hear the angel voices, oh night divine, oh night when Christ was born, oh night divine, oh night divine. Fall on your knees, oh hear the angel voices, oh night divine, oh night when Christ was born, oh night
Here's a recent poem of mine called The Christmas Shed, which plays around with the idea of the Christmas stable being a sort of shed where you find things that are unwanted, unloved, cast off. And in a sense, the Holy Family were a little like that. And I also bring in the idea of refugees or migrants being something the same, and the Holy Family were, in a sense, migrants as well. The Christmas Shed. Always I go back to my midwinter shed to revel in the fellowship of obsolescence among the cast-offs, broken and outdated in the dim, unruly, spider-webbed sanctuary. I treasure their tolerant acceptance, patient wait for an unlikely miracle, the restoration of their relevance, reinstallation on parlour wall, front garden, a seat in the best room. In starshine, I open the door, adjust my eyes to glorious light. Welcome the refugee family, at home in our world's refuse. The Bakelite radio redeemed, relaying heavenly music.
That everyone hears when they're down in Henry Street is people selling wrapping paper. Let's hear what it sounds like.
Right. The wrapping paper 5 for 20.
Hang on, let's try that. The wrapping paper 5 for 20.
No.
Go, what
5 for 20.
What way do I say it?
The wrapping paper 5 for 20.
The wrapping paper 5 for 20. That's 4
yeah,
for 20.
you shout it out. You're roaring. You don't. That's a roar. You don't talk. You're roaring.
You're roaring?
Yeah.
Okay, the wrapping paper 5 for 10 pence.
No.
2 pence a sheet. The wrapping paper.
Everyone's going to come over. I know. They're going to come over for 10 pence.
Why, how much should it be?
20.
Well, why don't we sell it for 10?
Yeah, you off and go.
If we sell it for 10 pence, we make more money.
No, you don't.
We get sell much more people to buy it.
Yeah, but you're not making as much money. We'll get your profit back.
Reduce now a penny a sheet, the wrapping paper. These girls are selling it for a penny a sheet. Yeah. What would happen if you tried to sell it for a penny a sheet then? Would there be trouble?
No, we got like hotcakes out of your hand.
Would your mother give out to you?
No.
For
yourself.
Stand for
yourself.
Yeah. Well, where do you buy it then?
Come
in here a second. Come here. There's a woman over here now who's giving me a bit of stick. Come here to me, you. What were you saying? I look dreadful on the television. Well, have you got the makeup on? Give us a kiss, Leo. Oh, lovely. Now, are you Martin? Are you Scarlett? Yeah. That'll serve you right now. You see, the thing is, on Anything Goes, you can't slag people and get away with it.
Well, you have no makeup on.
I have no makeup. I don't need it. Well, I do, but you want to see what the... Yeah. Do you watch Anything Goes yourself? That's the right answer. How are you doing? Where are you from?
Cooler.
From Coolock. And what are you going to get for Christmas?
2 in 1.
What's a 2-in-1?
A radio and a tape recorder.
Oh, I thought it was doing these Transformer things. And what tapes do you play? What sort of pop music do you like?
Madonna.
Oh, Madonna. Get into the groove, baby. Can you do the Madonna thing, no? And any other songs?
Wow.
You put the boom, boom into my heart. Yeah. Well, Henry Street is famous for its lovely stalls all the way along the street, but there's one unusual one here because it's the last one of its kind here in Henry Street. This is Bridget Ward, who's been selling here every Christmas for a long number of years. Bridget, tell us a little bit about this stuff. An old tradition you were telling me.
This is a very, very old tradition. These are paper flowers, but they're waxed over with wax. And it's a very, very, very old tradition. It's going back to my mammy's father. My mammy's father before her. And this is my part of Dublin here, and it's a part I'm never going to give up.
And you only come out at Christmas to do this?
I only come out on Christmas, that is all.
And then the ivy, or the holly as well, what's that?
The holly as well, that's just the green, and it's sprayed over and preserved by the spray, you know.
And why do you sell it? What's so
Well,
special
because
about it?
it just reminds me of my childhood times, and it's a wonderful thing to relive your childhood times. If it's only once a year, we can be all children, you know.
Now, there's a lot of Dublin is beginning to disappear.
Well, there is, right enough, but I mean, for this part of Dublin, for me, is never going to change.
And it means a lot to you.
This means the world to me. Just to come out here, you see, I haven't sown nothing, but that's besides the point.
Are there any other special things about Christmas that pertain to Dublin, especially? Any other traditions that you associate with Dublin and with
Well, I
Christmas
love to
time?
see the dealers here now coming out of a Christmas, like, you know, because I mean that makes everyone's Christmas for them. It's not for what we earn; it's very, very little. But I mean, it's our part of Dublin, and that shouldn't be ever taken away from us.
Well, let's hope
you
it
know.
never is.
Well, no, please God, it won't be, Angus. Like, you know.
Happy Christmas,
so,
dear.
and the same to you, and I'm very, very pleased to meet you.
Me too.
All the best now. Bye.
I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe last night. He didn't see me creep down the stairs to have a peep. She thought that I was wrapped up in my bedclothes fast asleep. Then I saw me tickle Santa Claus underneath his beard so snowy white. What a laugh there would have been if Daddy had only seen Mommy kissing Santa Claus last night. She didn't see me creep down the stairs to have a peep. She thought that I was wrapped up in my bedroom fast asleep. Then I saw Mommy tickle Santa Claus underneath the beard so snowy white. What a laugh there would have been if Daddy had only seen Mommy kissing Santa Claus last night.
Here's a sad Christmas poem by Thomas Hardy, the well-known English novelist and poet who died in 1928. The House of Hospitalities. Here we broached the Christmas barrel, pushed up the charred log ends. Here we sang the Christmas carol and coiled in friends. Time has tired me since we met here, when the folk now dead were young, since the dishes were outset here, and quaint songs sung. And the worm has bored the viol that used to lead the tune, rust eaten out the dial that struck night's noon. Now no Christmas brings in neighbours, and the new year comes unlit. Where we sang, the mole now labours, and spiders knit. Yet at midnight, if here walking, when the moon sheets wall and tree, I see forms of old time talking, who smile on me.
Hello, family and friends everywhere. Globally, I could say. I would like to take this opportunity to wish you all a very happy and safe and healthy Christmas and a great new year. Now we're coming to the end of another year of our series on YouTube series, Matt and Michael Lockdown. And this week I think my contributions are the song Winter Wonderland and I Saw Mammy Kissing Santa Claus. Just let me say a word about that because it was quite an impulsive thing for me to do. I have great-grandchildren overseas and one of whom I've never met yet. And I was trying to think what could I do that would make life a little bit lighter and funnier for younger people. And I just got this idea. If you happen to think it's funny enough, I would be delighted if you would share it with your young people in your life and tell them the source of it and all the rest of it. And the other thing that's on my mind is that I'm becoming all familial now. I had a message the other day from Michael Goggins to tell me that Kilmessan Church Choir were hosting a Christmas carol service, I suppose you could call it, and it was going to be on webcam. And he invited me to have a look. He said there are going to be 3 generations of Goggins in it. And he said it'll be myself, daughter Erica, granddaughters Isabel and Lauren O'Sullivan. And we're going to be singing In the Bleak Midwinter. And I'd like you to hear it. Well, I was delighted to hear it. And glad that he gave me permission to include it in this week's presentation. Some people might be wondering about the familial bit. Well, I might as well explain to those who don't know. Michael's late mum and my late mum were first cousins. So, for that reason, we share things, and especially musical stuff. And we each have similar memories of growing up with musical sing-songs and all that stuff. So, finally, I would like to thank friend and colleague Michael Farry for helping me with all my presentations and introducing me to a whole new world since that I didn't realize existed, really. And I suppose one could say that it was born out of adversity. But I am enjoying my M&M series very well, all thanks to my colleague Michael Farry. And I wish him and his family a very happy Christmas as well. And please God, we'll be together for a long time to come. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Matt. And thanks to Kilmessan and Dunsany Choir, here we have the 3 generations of Goggins. Michael, his daughter Erica, and his granddaughters Lauren and Isabel. thanks to the Goggins for that. And thanks also to the wonderful choir. And I hope you all have a very happy Christmas. Happy Christmas also from myself and Matt to all our viewers, our subscribers, those who send nice comments, those who allow us use their pictures and videos. We trust you have enjoyed our offerings over the year, and we look forward to seeing you again in 2023. In the meantime, we hope you all have a wonderful Christmas. We'll ask Trim Brass Band to finish with a musical wish. Bannachtí na féile oribh go léir.